Their leadership styles are polar opposites, yet they both use their leadership to influence a large audience, ultimately influencing them toward a specific viewpoint no matter how extreme the perspective. Both men have the ability to persuade a crowd toward their perspective of what they believe in. Jones and Obama wanted a society based on equality, especially racial equality. Although prominent in different areas, both men marked sacred their names on the hearts of the American people for generations to come. Both leaders had extreme charisma, a special magnetic charm and appeal that is in a large part the way the leadership is understood and accepted. Jones was so charismatic that he persuaded political leaders, educated men, and educated women to follow his cause. The label each man made on society changed the parameters of how we see leaders, as well as how we interpret the message of the leader. Jones originated as a transformative leader at the beginning of his career. He advocated for positive change, had a clear vision and ways to accomplish his goal. However, due to drug use and being caught up with power, he soon became a pseudo transformational leader, one that is unethically charismatic with his leadership, the opposite of authentic transformational leadership. Pseudo transformational leadership are those that use leadership as a means to gain personally in illegitimate manners with unethical behaviors, using a the followers of pseudo-transformational leaders felt more abusive, more dependent on, and obedient to, fearful because of their fearfulness of the leaders, and they had a higher levels of job insecurity as compared to followers of transformational and laissez-faire leaders. Joan moved his 1,000 followers to Ghana in hopes for a socialist, utopian society of paradise. They were not allowed to send letters or receive phone calls unless they were censored and monitored. Once at the airstrip, Councilman Ryan and a group were attacked by gunmen. The shooting killed 5 along with several more injured. On the same days as those murders, Jones ordered his 900 followers to commit a revolutionary act by drinking poisoned grape Kool-Aid. Even the children were forced to drink the poison Kool-Aid. 276 children actually died first. Jones was found with a single gunshot wound to the head that was either self-inflicted or due to a standoff with authorities. There is still a mystery as to how Jones died and how his body was found near his wife and other top group members. Jim Jones and Barack Obama are two different types of leaders. Although they shared a similar childhood and similar background, Jim Jones originated as a transformative type of leader, later becoming a pseudo-transformational leadership when he decided to no longer follow ethical and moral rules. Obama, on the other hand, is a transformational leadership because of what he did for the people of America. Jones' style of pseudo-transformational leadership was the key to his undoing, along with his 900 followers. Obama used both transformative and democratic style of leadership to incite change in America, creating a platform of hope and overcoming. Obama spoke on radical change, making every American feel as if they could somehow contribute to the cause of political change the public desperately needed. Obama had time to listen and pay attention to his followers. He was aware of what the community needed and ways to facilitate change when it was possible. Obama used his campaign and platform to speak for people around him using his brand of leadership. The influence of either leader depends on its followers, and leaders like Jones proved it's not based on mere intelligence alone. Instead, followers use a charismatic or pseudo-transformational leadership, no matter his perspective and knowledge. Obama and Jones have several similarities, as I've stated before in this video, but their overall style of leadership was completely opposite. The comparative analysis of this video identified the ways in which they compare as well as in the ways in both in which both styles of leadership are prominent despite the differences. Leadership can easily be meant for harm instead of good, depending on the leader and his mental state. Ultimately, it's important to explore the leader and his or her ideas and do plenty of research on the individual before following them. It may lead to the follower's ultimate undoing.